James just shared his delivery prediction track record, and it's actually pretty good. On average, he's only off 2.5%. And if I look at Troy's record, and if I average everything out for deliveries from Q3, so for the same time period, Troy is off on average by about 2.9%. I double checked the average error rate that James has, and that seems correct, but I have not double checked every single one of these. But it appears that James is doing a very, very good job. So unless James messes up big time, I will probably pay a bit more attention to his estimates as well as Troy's. Seems like the government is having some issues with the $7,500 rebates. As of right now, Tesla is still offering the same $7,500 EV tax credit that they did last year. Tesla has not yet started offering the new $7,500 rebates, which are applied at the point of sale. I assume they will soon, but I don't know how soon, says Sawyer. I also saw other car dealerships having the same problem, so it's not a Tesla unique problem. Seems like it is widespread. Oh, that's a nice touch. Did you know that the Cybertruck has a Mars mode, which affects how everything is visualized?
You can just kind of lift them up a little bit and boom, they come up. This does have a soft close function though, so if you come in close, just so the viewers can see this one, I'm just going to lightly close the tailgate and you'll see, boom, it just gets sucked right in, which is really nice. Just give you one last look at that soft close here. I'm just gonna, again, get it right to the latch and then it sucks itself in and locks it. Soft close is nothing new, but great that it's here on the tailgate. I think that's just such a nice feature where if you're not going to go all the way and put a motor in it, that upward force just makes it honestly so much nicer than having to lift the tailgate up every time.
GM just announced their Q4 EV deliveries and they are up 16% year over year. And GM's Q4 EV deliveries are roughly 4% of Tesla's Q4 deliveries. Sam Kors from Mark Invest has a point about robotaxis. The finding is that very few taxi rides have more than 2 people. At the same time, very few cars with 2 seats are sold to personal owners. And here's what ARK Invest's futurist says. A 2-seat robotaxi can fulfill over 90% of demand and is optimum strategy. Maximize unit production and data collection at minimal capital expenditures. But if analysts doubt the ability to commercialize robotaxi, they will hate the form factor and forecast a failure. I think a 2-seat robotaxi probably makes the most sense because all of the Model 3s and Model Ys later on could also be turned into robotaxis, so you will have plenty of 5-seater cars. And then eventually you can make a robotaxi with more than 2 seats. This has to be the most detailed Cybertruck review. It is almost 2 hours long, 1 hour 48 minutes. I'll be checking it out later.